Carney Wilson. It's Carney Wilson. Her Wilson Phillips bandmate is in the news. So for all the Gen Zers out there, Wilson Phillips was a very popular girl group in the 90s. I asked for a picture of Wilson Phillips, and someone on my staff under 25 said, I thought Wilson Phillips was a man. Who are these girls? So just to let you know who they are. So anyway, Chynna Phillips has been married to Billy Baldwin for 29 years, which is absolutely amazing in Hollywood. But they just revealed that they don't live in the same house. They're not, and now they're not separated. They just don't want each other's energy 24/7. So Chynna FaceTimed her husband Billy while doing her YouTube show, and she talked about it. Take a look.
I think that we're on to something. I really do, because we enjoy each other's company. That's what it's so hard to articulate to people, you know, that we're madly in love. We really enjoy being around one another. We cherish our marriage. We don't ever want to separate. We just need a little bit of time apart because we are sort of an allergy to one another. And it's okay. I'm sure lots of different couples are allergies to each other.
Okay, I'm a little bit confused because she's like, we adore each other, but we're an allergy to each other. Now, adore means, it's a verb. It means to love and respect somebody dearly. And the definition of allergy, it's a noun. It means a damaging immune response by the body. This like saying, I love and respect you dearly, but you damaging my body. The two words don't go together, so it confuses me. It's like saying, I adore having COVID. It doesn't go together. But here's the thing, it sounds toxic. You gotta have, you know, when you start living in two different houses, you gotta have money to do this. That's one of those rich people problems, having different homes. That sounds so crazy to me because now, I think Billy Baldwin, I'm not sure who lives where, but Billy Baldwin lives in Santa Barbara, and then she lives in Beverly Hills.
It's the reverse,
It's the reverse. So he lives in Beverly Hills, she lives in Santa Barbara. Do you know how expensive both those zip codes are? The average price of a house in Santa Barbara is $2.5 million. And Beverly Hills average is $5 million. So you spending $5 to $10 million to not be with me? In that case, I'm not an allergy, I'm a disease. That's not an allergy. And then let me tell y'all, if you're not from California, Santa Barbara and Beverly Hills are not close. So it's not like they can jump in a car and see each other. That's about 2 hours and a half from each other. There's Santa Barbara, there's Beverly Hills. So it says 2 hours and 26 minutes. So y'all trying to get together on a Friday in traffic, that's at least 3 to 4 hours to get to each other. It's one thing to be 15 to 20 minutes away, but 4 hours? Do y'all really like being married? I was thinking about that. I wish a man would tell me I gotta live 2 hours away because you, Sherri, are an allergy. I'd be like, well, then let me get you some Benadryl, because I'm not living that. That's not gonna happen. And then, you know, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. What do you do when you get horny? What do you do? Because you driving 3 to 4 hours, that would stop desire right in its tracks. And I want to know, Chynna, do you call Billy Baldwin and say, baby, I'm ready? Then Billy Baldwin, he got to jump on the 405, go to the 1, then he goes up the Pacific Coast Highway, he goes through Van Nuys, near Reseda, he passes Ventura, skips through Calabasas, and 3 hours later, he's right there. All those allergies gonna be road rage after all of that. So I know, you know, but I know somebody else who did it. Sinbad, the comedian and actor. Sinbad did it with his wife. They lived in separate houses, but they were right next door to each other. So all they had to do was go through each other's backyard to get through to each. But Santa Barbara to Beverly Hills, yeah, that's not gonna work for me. I just feel like, you know, y'all could have done it different. Get a she shed, something like that. Get a she shed, a guest house. But Chynna and Billy, I hope you know what you're doing, because after 29 years, maybe you got your allergies under control. I guess. It's just a lot.
We're gonna have a good time.